Welcome to another episode of Creator Daily. I'm your host, Michael, covering the top news stories, latest strategies, and emerging trends in the overall creator landscape. In today's lineup, we'll delve into TikTok's efforts to safeguard the European elections. X is shaking things up with a fresh way for advertisers to team up with creators. We'll explore X's potential new feature, the Grok chatbot, which could change how we see trending topics. Meta's not behind, introducing a Meta-verified comment filtering tool to enhance social conversations. Instagram is giving your DMs some order with a new filter for messages from people you follow. For you Pinterest professionals, get ready to collaborate easier with their newest Business Manager updates. And for those using the Vision Pro, TikTok's native app is coming to your screens. Stick around as we unpack these fascinating developments in the world of content creation. Ahead of the upcoming elections across Europe, TikTok is making serious moves to ensure that their platform remains a reliable source of information for voters. With more than 134 million people using TikTok in Europe each month, they're set to roll out local language election centers for all 27 EU member states. The idea is to help people easily tell the difference between facts and fiction by providing them with vetted, accurate local voting information within the app. TikTok has shown us what these new election centers will look like by sharing a preview which emphasizes official voting details. But it's not just about providing the right info. They're tackling misinformation head-on, with a team of over 6,000 staffers focused on moderating content in various European languages. Their commitment to rule enforcement aims to detect and remove any false information, covert influence operations, or behavior that's concerning during election periods. This initiative is particularly crucial for TikTok, given questions about its links to the Chinese government and the potential for user manipulation. While there's no definitive evidence of TikTok moderating content to benefit the Chinese government, they're taking steps to affirm their independence and neutrality, critical moves to avoid further scrutiny or restrictions. Acceleration in the removal of misleading content is one part of TikTok's strategy, but they're also partnering with 9 different fact-checking organizations in Europe to verify the accuracy of the content in 18 languages. Specialized teams are also set to combat election manipulation, with plans to introduce covert influence operations reports for greater transparency and accountability. The challenges social media platforms face with keeping misinformation at bay, especially with the emergence of generative AI, are enormous. But TikTok's proactive approach and preparations could potentially minimize the impact of any misleading campaigns, hopefully leading to a more informed electorate during these critical elections. In a fresh update from X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, they've heated up the social media mix by rolling out a new ad option. Get this, brands now have a chance to sponsor videos made by creators. This move is all about giving advertisers more firepower to target the kind of content they want their ads paired up with. Here's how it works. Instead of casting a wide net, brands can pinpoint videos from a curated lineup of top creators using X's Ads Manager, and then, bam, their ads will show up as pre-roll footage before the chosen creator's video plays. It's like getting a VIP pass to the audience you want to captivate. And if you're wondering about the results, just look at YouTube sensation Mr. Beast. He took the program for a spin and came out over $250,000 richer from just one video upload on the app. Talk about a success story. This new feature is part of a bigger campaign by X called the Amplify program, which kicked off back in 2015 to help publishers make some cash off their video content. With X pushing for a video-first platform ethos, they are really trying to make the app the go-to place for video content and, of course, upping the ante to woo more high-caliber creators to the platform. Bottom line, X is adding another layer to the cake for creators and advertisers alike, blending their reach and appeal to serve up what could be a delicious new way to engage audiences and pad those wallets. So for creators out there, while you may not hit the MrBeast jackpot, this could still be a sweet deal worth checking out. In the world of social media, X is seemingly stepping up its game by experimenting with a new tool called Grok. For those curious about trending topics, Grok might soon become your go-to guide, generating concise summaries straight on the Explore page. This is all about making sense of why certain topics are buzzing and potentially sparking further interest and deeper engagement from the user base. This integration of Grok, which is still very much in the test phase, aims to shift away from luring clicks with vague teasers to instead offering a more nuanced understanding of what's hot at the moment. It's definitely an interesting change of pace and signals a move toward better content clarity. Initially launched to select users last November, Grok is available to X Premium Plus subscribers and represents X's dive into the generative AI trend that's becoming quite the digital buzzword. The creation of Grok also has a bit of backstory with some Silicon Valley drama. Elon Musk, who now owns X, was an initial supporter and investor in OpenAI, the firm behind AI giants like ChatGPT. However, after a falling out and OpenAI switching from a non-profit to a profit-making entity, Musk decided to restrict access to X's data for training AI models, and rather spawn his own chatbot using X's exclusive data landscape. Musk's competitive spirit isn't pausing here. Despite the company's AI spending looking somewhat modest in comparison to other tech giants, there are plans to buy more AMD chips and sink over $1 billion into AI development this year alone. It's still up in the air whether Grok will catch on and boost premium subscriptions. But X is hoping that by integrating Grok more visibly and showcasing its chatbot's capabilities, it will not only attract more paying users, but also establish a unique standing in the world of artificial intelligence. Whether it will manage to ignite significantly more user interest, only time will tell. In a fresh update from Meta, users on Facebook and Instagram will soon see a new comment filtering feature called Meta Verified. This option targets the engagements from verified users, including celebrities and those who have paid for verification, by allowing you to sort post comments by algorithmic filtering or specifically by Meta Verified users. The idea behind this feature is to help reduce interactions with bot accounts and spammers, given that these accounts are less likely to pay for verification. Verified users are more likely to be real people, and indeed, the push for such subscriptions aligns with wider industry trends around platform monetization and user authenticity. For creators, this could be a useful tool to connect with more influential users and potentially open up new opportunities for collaboration and increase their visibility on the platform. While the new filter provides a certain level of exclusivity and might enhance interaction with influential personalities, its overall value to the average user remains to be seen. Initially tested over the past few months, the Meta Verified filter is now rolling out to more users. It's part of Meta's broader verification efforts, which may evolve over time to include more features. Meta has yet to provide additional details about the wider availability of this new tool, but stay tuned for updates as more information becomes available. Instagram has introduced a nifty feature for its direct message system with a new DM filter called People You Follow. This allows users, especially creators who often get inundated with messages, to filter their inbox so that they only see messages from accounts they follow. Imagine being able to quickly view messages from friends, family, or professional connections, without having to sift through a sea of other DMs. That's what Instagram is offering here. Adam Mosseri, the head of Instagram, pointed out that the new feature is designed to help users focus on personal connections, making the messaging experience safer and more positive. For social media power users, this could mean not missing important messages from those they care about the most. Meta, Instagram's parent company, is pushing for more user-friendly experiences on its platforms. By focusing on positive and humorous content through AI-recommended Reels, both Instagram and Facebook have seen an increase in user engagement. Now, Meta is attempting to carry that feel-good approach into their new real-time text app called Threads, by reducing political content and, hopefully, cultivating a more enjoyable experience. This DM filter is part of Meta's larger strategy to encourage personal connections rather than overwhelming users with potentially stressful content. The goal is to create a happier user base that's more likely to remain engaged with the platform. It's a small change with the potential to make a big difference in how users interact with their Instagram DMs. Pinterest is rolling out some exciting new updates to their business manager that were first previewed during the Pinterest Presence event last September. These latest features are aimed at making it a breeze to manage pin campaigns, and they're all about fostering collaboration. With these tools, multiple team members can work together more effectively, even allowing for smoother joint efforts when working with influencers. Some of the key updates users can look forward to include new collaborative tools designed to improve workflows within organizations, the option to reuse ad audiences across different ad accounts, and the introduction of asset groups that will allow for more precise audience targeting. On top of that, they're bumping up network security by giving businesses the capability to require two-factor authentication for staff members. Get ready to experience an easier pin creation process, whether you're involved in internal projects or collaborative campaigns. And if you're running a business on Pinterest, remember that these business manager features are available to you as long as you have a business profile on the app. For those keen to dig deeper, there's more information about the latest updates and a training course on Business Manager provided by Pinterest Academy. Apple's Vision Pro headset has just become more entertaining, folks. TikTok has stepped up its game by launching a native app specifically designed for Apple's latest piece of tech. Now, users can browse and watch their favorite short-form videos in a whole new way. This isn't just a bigger version of the TikTok app you're used to on your phones, it's been totally reimagined. The interface will feel familiar, but it now utilizes the extra screen space that the Vision Pro offers. Videos remain vertical, but the app also conveniently places comments and creator profiles to the side, making sure they don't get in the way of the content. TikTok's product team went back to the drawing board to rebuild the experience for this device, creating a unique way to consume content. You can opt to watch videos either with your surroundings in view or dive into a fully virtual environment. Imagine scrolling through TikTok on the moon. Now, while TikTok has made the leap, it's worth noting that other big players like Netflix and YouTube haven't launched their Vision Pro apps yet. Although you can still access these services through the Safari browser on the headset, it's not the same tailored experience. But there's good news for YouTube fans. They've hinted at an app being in development. This launch is part of a larger mixed bag when it comes to Vision Pro support from streaming platforms. You have Disney Plus allowing 3D movie streaming and others like Amazon Prime Video and Paramount Plus hopping on board, but there are notable absentees. TikTok's initiative could very well set the pace for content consumption on Apple's Vision Pro, with the platform offering a glimpse into the future of entertainment in augmented reality. So for anyone grabbing an Apple Vision Pro, get ready for some immersive TikTok scrolling. That's a wrap on today's episode of Creator Daily. I'm your host, Michael. And I want to thank you for joining me as we dug into the top news stories, latest strategies, and emerging trends that are shaping our creator landscape. It's been a blast sharing insights and tips that I hope will help you on your creator journey. Just a reminder, you can find all the resources we mentioned along with some bonus content in the show notes, so be sure to check those out for links and more information to keep you in the loop. And of course, I want to hear from you. Your thoughts, your stories, and your questions help make this community stronger. So drop us a line at creatordaily@podcrafter.com. Whether it's feedback on this episode or topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes, your input is invaluable. Until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep sharing your unique voice with the world. It's your stories that make the creator landscape such an exciting place to be. This is Michael signing off. Stay creative.